Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The alleged illegal use of a government boat for personal use is tried in Superior Court.
Also tonight, an extension to turn in comments for potential deep-sea mining.
And the spirit of the holidays is showcased in the annual CNMI's Got Talent competition.
In sports, the Va'a Paddlers finish off 2025 with one last friendly competition.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Hi, happy holidays!
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays!
Merry Christmas!
Happy holidays, CNMI!
Say howdy to the new Buffalo Ranch sauce with its tangy creaminess and its creamy tanginess. It's your chicken's perfect partner, only at McDonald's.
When family comes to visit, send them to family. Mariana's Trekking, Saipan's original adventure crew, trusted by locals for 25 years. We'll keep them busy. Go-karts, ATVs, buggies, even grotto snorkeling. You? Well, you get your living room back. Or better yet, you can come too. Mariana's Trekking, 25 years, local, trusted, family. Send your family to family. We'll take it from here.
Half a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on December 15 from our studio on Capitol Hill.
3 government officials are charged in Superior Court with the crime of misconduct in public office. Today, in Judge Robert Naraha's courtroom, Olga Kelly, Assistant Attorney General and head of the Governmental Public Integrity Task Force, formally charges Silvan Igasomar, Secretary of the Department of Land and Natural Resources, of misappropriating public property for private purposes by illegally using a Division of Fish and Wildlife Law Enforcement boat for a family trip to Monongahela. It is claimed that Mr. Igasomar committed misconduct in public office and theft of services for an unauthorized pleasure trip on September 28, 2024.
Cloud to be under, and I can't wait to clear my name. I appreciate it. Thank you.
As well, Rosemary Camacho, Acting Director of Department of Fish and Wildlife, and Ignacio Yiftig, Conservation Officer for DFW, are charged with misconduct in public office for facilitating Mr. Igasomar's transport and for failure to discipline him. Today in court, all parties plead not guilty.
A pedestrian is sent to the hospital in critical condition after being hit by a vehicle last night. On December 14, an auto-pedestrian collision occurred in front of Century Hotel in Garapan. Police say they received a report at approximately 7:51 p.m. DPS report that a 57-year-old male pedestrian attempting to cross towards the entrance of the Upper Miha housing area was struck by a 39-year-old male driver traveling southbound in the outer lane of Talanpali Arnold Road. The pedestrian is said to have sustained serious injuries, including a fractured arm and head trauma. Police say the pedestrian was transported to CHCC for emergency medical treatment, remains in critical condition, and is conducting an open investigation on the incident.
An alleged accomplice in the escape of a man accused of causing another man's death faces justice in the CNMI courts. This morning in Judge Joseph Camacho's courtroom, Byron Aikman is accused of obstruction of justice and accessory after the fact. On November 16, at about 3:50 in the morning, police responded to a fight in front of the Relax Bar in Garapan. An officer witnessed a confrontation where one Jeremy Gillerman punched Alvin Rabamba in the face. Mr. Rabamba fell to the ground, never to recover. He died in CHCC from traumatic brain injury 4 days later. Police say that Mr. Gillerman, a Palauan native in Saipan for aircraft rescue and firefight cadet training, claimed that Mr. Rabamba started that fight. Now, Mr. Byron, the defendant in today's case, was also a cadet trainee from Palau who was present during the altercation. Police claim that after placing Mr. Gellerman into a police car and returning to help with the injured victim, Mr. Byron abetted escape by opening the police car door and freeing Gillerman from custody. Police say that surveillance footage shows them both running off in separate directions, and they were both arrested the following day at their Garapan residence. Mr. Byron today is ordered held on $20,000 bail and is remanded back into custody. Arraignment will be on January the 5th, 2026.
The public comment process for the potential deep-sea mining offshore the CNMI has been extended. The Bureau of Ocean Energy Management has granted a 30-day extension for the public comment period initiated by the Request for Information and Interest on Commercial Leasing for Outer Continental Shelf Seabed Critical Minerals offshore the CNMI. The original deadline was on December 12, following the publishing of the RFI on November 12. Here are some comments shared at a public forum held by the Northern Marianas College earlier this month.
I've been following the deep sea mining experience in American Samoa, and it's not reassuring at all. They were able to gather over 76,000 public comments. They gathered full opposition from their political leadership, their governor, lieutenant governor, their delegate, their House, and their Senate. And they had a petition with over 3,000 signatures, and still the U.S. government proceeded to step 2. So what exactly is this process about? How can we better coordinate? How can we better strategize?
The RFI is just an initial phase. I really think the CNMI should embrace it. It doesn't guarantee anything. It's basically an information gathering procedure as part of NEPA. And I believe it's premature to say no. You don't even know what they're going to do. How can you say no?
And one of the fundamental provisions of the covenant was self-government. And I'm very disappointed of our leaders. This is just my personal opinion. Because we should have been very aggressive in advancing self-government. We haven't. We cannot relax. And when you leave little bit of room for the federal government to assert its dominance, then you kind of lose your power.
How could we not have a say? And the fact is, we don't. And the next is, then what avenue do we have to appeal? Because, currents move. And personally, I do not object to the study to find out what's down there. I think it might be very useful to determine what type of acid is actually down there. Because the future generations, our people need, we don't have much natural resources. We talk a lot about our beauty for our island, about our tropical climate and all that. It doesn't bring food to the table. We rely on tourism, and where are they?
Coming from a senior citizen, this is what I'm going to share. Keep on dialoguing. Don't stop. Don't close your mouth. Keep on dialoguing with respect to respect.
The new deadline to submit comments is January 12th.
Coming up, argument for argument's sake is at stake in this year's moot court competition.
And the CNMI's Got Talent. It really does have talent. Music to soothe the seasoned soul. Next, stay tuned. You don't want to miss this.
Happy holiday!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Trust between service provider and customer is important because it forms the foundation for a long-term positive relationship. Trust influences everything from customer satisfaction to loyalty to community relationships.
Customers provide feedback on the services they receive from us, and their experience is our success.
I recommend Docomo Pacific to a lot of people, especially if you game. If you're like me, who live basically around the internet, they really, Docomo does really care for those who are their customers.
Honestly, from where I work at, I'm a customer service, and customer service is big for me, and they meet our expectations.
One of the positives of being a Docomo customer is the service. For us as a restaurant, we focus a lot on customer service, and it's nice to see, Docomo doing the same thing.
It's clear that they've been working to deliver more value for local businesses like ours. When their internet works consistently, it fades into the background, and that's how it should be.
Saipan, get ready to swing. Ocean Drive Golf on Middle Road is open and bringing big fun to the island. Click this QR code and reserve your session today. Try our state-of-the-art golf simulator. See your distance, shot shape, club head speed, and more. It's everything you need to level up your game. Book simulator time for as low as $25 an hour, or rent the whole simulator for your crew and practice or play a course together. Want to really improve your swing? Book a lesson for yourself or a loved one. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Ocean Drive Golf above Hoffa Bean Coffee on Middle Road. Ocean Drive Golf, your best shot starts here. Just a short flight from Saipan, adventure is calling on Guam. Guam Adventures at Leo Palace has the perfect mix of thrills and sightseeing this holiday season. Check out the off-road adventure where the trails splash, spin, and roar. And for NMI residents, after your ride, cool off with a free water park pass at Leo Palace Resort and enjoy 20% off lunch, because adventure works up an appetite. So whether it's a weekend escape or a layover to remember, make it count with Guam Adventures. Book now and turn your trip into a thrill. And yes, we'll even pick you up. Book now at guamadventures.com. Every journey begins with one step and the right coach. At Gold's Gym Saipan, our certified personal trainers build programs that move with you. Your goals, your pace, your power. Stronger, healthier, more confident, together. Your best starts right here at Gold's Gym Saipan. Visit us in Garapan or call 670-233-4000. Gold's Gym Saipan, stronger with every rep.
I love Marianne's coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Welcome back. You are watching the Monday night edition of the Channel 2 News.
The Public Library is exploring how to implement more science with stakeholders and partners in the community. Brooks Mitchell and Annie Holland from the Space Science Institute are visiting from Boulder, Colorado.
And we're here in beautiful Saipan because we're partnering with the Jotinkizu Public Library on a National Science Foundation grant where we're actually working with the library to help them identify all of the unique partners in the community, specifically the ones who are doing great science work, so that the library can promote more science and get more kids interested in science.
They will be hosting a community dialogue on Tuesday and grant writing workshop on Wednesday, both from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the library.
You know, we work with libraries in big cities and they do good work, but it's the libraries in the more rural areas, the more isolated areas that really are taking on a really big burden and a really big role in providing informal science learning for their communities. And I think that's best exemplified here in Saipan with the wonderful library that you all have.
If music be the food of love, play on. During trying times for the island and for the world, on Friday night at Kensington Hall, music was the food of love, and the holiday spirit reindeered at the annual CNMI's Got Talent competition. The holiday spirit in full display Friday night as we hark the ancient Yuletide herald.
Oh, the ancient Yuletide herald, la 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 la.
Each year in the CNMI, Bridge Capital celebrates arts on our island by hosting a holiday talent competition.
It is Bridge Capital CNMI's Got Talent Season 15. And tonight we are showcasing the talent that we have in the CNMI.
The winners of the contest earn cash, real, hard cash.
We do whatever we can to support the artists of the CNMI with competitions where we have an excuse to give them money. That's what we're really looking for. We want to help young artists, old artists, developing artists. We want to help them fund whatever their art is. And so this is what we do.
A who's who of who's are housed in the hall, which is hosted by none other than the one who is no other, L.J. Castro.
I'm nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs right now. It's not every day that you get a chance to come to an event like CNMI's Got Talent. The reputation that this event has had over the last 15 years as a showcase of the best and the brightest that in regards to singing, dancing, and all of that good stuff.
If music be the food of love, dance on, Ayani Rios. The judges are all wind up for the competition. She's got the rhythm, she's got the harmony, she's got the pedigree under 16 winner, Princess Nicole Rigua. Adult winner, Matthew Vallow. Founder's Choice winners, Huen Lee and Ji Hui Chen. Multiple winners, Reed and Wade Benson. And as the excited performers accept their prizes,
feel amazing, feel crazy.
It's so exciting.
Yeah,
I know. I was very nervous at first, but as soon as I started performing, I think all my nerves peaked, and I was just giving it my all.
since music be the food of love, Princess goes back for seconds to perform again with Rhythm and Harmony, who sing the evening to a festive close.
Joy to the world, oh, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King, let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, heaven and nature sing, Lord, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world.
A local high school takes 3 for 3 and will represent the NMI in the nation's capital. The CNMI Supreme Court's 3rd annual high school moot court competition is in the books. 34 students from 4 different schools on the island of Saipan competed in a Supreme Court setting as appellate and appellee, facing a panel of 3 justices and associate judges. The student advocates explored the scope of student free speech rights in a mock First Amendment case.
Gino attended school that day, but did not report the post to faculty. Mr. Babalta later saw a screenshot of the post left on a school computer after a digital media club meeting.
This is how the finalists curbed their nerves when being challenged by the panelists.
I find it more fun because it's more of a conversation with a judge. And I think just simply going through my speech without the judges asking me any questions, it makes it more awkward.
I think another factor we have to consider here is 2 of the justices we actually have already met before.
Yes.
And I think knowing the difference between what they're like when they're up there and what they're like when they're just down here with the people, I think it really helped. It made the questions a little bit more bearable for me.
I think it has to do with a lot of practice. Like, especially with me and Monty, we did a lot of oral argument practice where we asked each other questions and did those interruptions. But also, like with the other finalists, Ricky and Steven, they also helped out a lot because they would hammer in questions to you when you're working together.
The confidence that I get when I talk to the judges, most of it came from a conversation I had with the Commissioner of Education before my first round. He saw that I was very nervous. I didn't think I was ready. I didn't believe in myself. But he told me that I should be confident because I am competent. And I have used that phrase throughout all of my rounds today. And it's what gives me the confidence that I know what I know.
For the 3rd year in a row, Marianas High School takes home the perpetual trophy.
Even little people have to stand up to big people, in a family, people have to be able to communicate so that they can find common ground and strength and unity and all of those things. So I would hope that even if none of them become lawyers, that the skills that they get from this process helps them. You know, we have really good students. They work really, really hard, and I teach them as much as I can, but they're the ones who make it happen.
Ricky Tang and Stephen Lian will represent the NMI at the National Association of Moot Court Regional Tournament in the nation's capital in March next year.
Coming up in sports, the season comes to a close for our Va'a community, but we're already getting ready for next year. Stay afloat. You, next.
Happy holidays from Marianas Pacific Paddlers.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Viva Marianas.
Happy holidays, CNMI. I wish everyone a safe and enjoyable holiday season.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Mariana's Coffee at Mariana's Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style. Every journey begins with one step and the right coach. At Gold's Gym Saipan, our certified personal trainers build programs that move with you. Your goals, your pace, your power. Stronger, healthier, more confident, together. Your best starts right here at Gold's Gym Saipan. Visit us in Garapan or call 670-233-4000. Gold's Gym Saipan, stronger with every rep.
Just a short flight from Saipan, adventure is soaring high at the Hilton, Guam. Guam Adventures invites you to take flight on our zipline adventure, a breathtaking ride where the ocean sparkles below and the island breeze rushes past your face. Glide over tropical gardens, feel the thrill of the drop, and capture that perfect view. This is one experience you'll never forget. Show your CNMI driver's license and we will even throw in snorkeling at one of the best spots on Guam. Because adventure shouldn't just lift your spirits, it should lift you right off the ground. Book now and take your trip or layover to new heights. We can even pick you up. Book now at guamadventures.com.
At Mariana's Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! The local Outrigger canoe community reflects on the year's races and accomplishments while looking forward to 2026. 3 paddling clubs in the Marianas close off 2025 with an award ceremony and celebrate their last paddle of the year.
Thank you to all the clubs, the coaches, the officials of each of the clubs for the wonderful 2025 season. If it wasn't for your dedication, time in the water, time off the water, time going together to get your game ready for the competitions we have here and off island, it wouldn't have been possible.
2025 opened up with a partnership between the PSS Athletics program for the high school season. Students from Rhoda joined in during the 25th annual Maufatul celebration in February, honoring Micronesian master navigator Papa Mau. The Marianas Outrigger Canoe Club organized a Tinian crossing in early May, connecting with the community and sharing canoe culture through a youth workshop. Coach Andrew put together a national team with paddlers from different clubs, joining a delegation of 161 to represent the NMI in the 2025 Pacific Minigames held in Palau at the end of June and the beginning of July. Marianas Outrigger Canoe Club paddled in the waters of Enoshima, Japan for the inaugural Va'a Japan Championships, navigating through waters with Mount Fuji in the backdrop. Marianas Pacific Paddlers and Saipan Paddling Club paddled alongside brothers and sisters from around the region, bringing home some hardware from the 2025 Micronesia Cup, also held in Palau in October. Aside from putting NMI on the map in off-island competitions, paddlers from all three clubs have raced in local competitions throughout the year.
We had a really great season this year. We really grew our club, the men's and the women's, especially the men's. We were able to add a lot of new men paddlers. They were able to do some more competitions. So it was really fun to be able to grow the sport, grow as a club, and of course just become better paddlers and enjoy the water.
Yeah, I would say this season we worked a lot on fundamentals, going back to the basics, learning how to work together, working on our timing and everything, just so that way coming the next season we can become stronger and better and, continue to grow.
I mean, if, we live in a wonderful place, we have a beautiful lagoon, and the ocean is just where home's at, right? It's so easily accessible, and what more if you're paddling? Like, you get to see what beauty is like beyond just the shores of the beach. You get to go out and actually work on yourself physically, but you also get to experience it in an emotional, spiritual way.
Visiting paddlers take part in the end of the year paddle.
He's retired Navy. We live over in Washington State. Ever since he retired, we've been going back to Guam, running away for the winter, getting away from the cold.
I think paddling, no matter where you go in the world, there's a paddling community that's going to bring you in under their wing and welcome you, just like our Ohanas back home. We'll take any paddlers from any other clubs come to our clubs back in Washington. We're going to bring them in. Hey, come paddle with us while you're visiting, and it's nice to go around. No matter where you go, Outrigger paddlers take care of Outrigger paddlers.
Although points aren't accumulated in the last race, it was still filled with friendly competition, sharing time together in the Saipan Lagoon once more before the year ahead.
So the race is called Choose Your Weapon race, and so it's pretty much any watercraft you can join. So we had V1s, V6s, and V3s. It's nice to see everyone come out for this end of the year race. Kind of gives us a break now. We can kind of focus on other things, one-man work, and then kind of ramp back up for the next year's season for 2026.
Feliz Pascua!
Merry Christmas!
How come you didn't say anything? What is your holiday message?
Merry Christmas!
Alright, thank you!
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight will be partly cloudy with only a 10% chance of light rainfall, slight breezes, and low temperatures of around 80 degrees. Tomorrow, Tuesday, will also be mild with mostly sunny skies, little chance of isolated rains, and high temperatures of around 86 degrees, cooling to about 80 degrees in the evening hours. The National Weather Service predicts rip current conditions for east-facing beaches for the next few days, so when swimming, be alert and, go with flow. The sun has set at 5:49 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow morning at 6:36 a.m., just in time for the Va'a paddlers to continue their non-competitive exercise routines as they, like all of us, hope to coast into the new year. And I will see you in the water or on the land.
Well, that's news, sports, and weather. Thank you for joining us, CNMI.
We'll see you again on Wednesday.